Hey, what's up, everybody? It's Collins Bonema with Kale Realty. I'm a licensed realtor in Illinois and Indiana. I'm here for all your real estate needs, but I've been getting a lot of questions like, hey, Collins, when are you going to do an update on your K truck? Are you driving the K truck? Is your dump hauler? What are you doing with this K truck? So in this video, it will be everything about my K truck and the current situation that I am in with the state of Illinois. So in September 2025, I started researching different trucks. I really like Japanese vehicle, but I was open essentially to any truck that would be a good deal. So when I was doing research, I came across a YouTube video. I wasn't looking for K trucks, but I started watching a video on K trucks and how you can import them from Japan. And the bed is just as big as a Ford F-150, and you essentially get 40 miles to the gallon. I'm like, okay, this seems pretty awesome. I knew that they were small. I didn't know that they were as small as they are after I received mine. And the thing that's a little bit intimidating, they could be a little bit dangerous if you take them on a highway or drive them at fast speeds because there is no crumple zone in the front of a K truck. So if you get in a front end collision, there's essentially just a sheet of sheet metal protecting you from the other car. So if you do get in a bad accident, it can be pretty dangerous. But I thought I'm not going to be driving that far. I'll drive really safe. I'll drive slow. And I'm only going from a flip property to the closest dump yard and then back to my house. So it should be within a few miles, and I would drive very defensively so you could work around some of those things. But I showed my wife the K truck when I was thinking about buying it. And then she told me, hey, boy, you need to buy that truck. So anytime a man who loves cars, their wife tells them they can buy a car, you don't ask any questions. You just go out and buy it. So that's what I did. I bought the truck, and I thought it was going to be like Amazon, where I would receive it in a couple days. But it actually took a very long time to receive my K truck. So my truck was shipped from Japan through the Panama Canal on a cargo ship up the East Coast to the Port of Baltimore. And then once it was at Baltimore, then I had to get a shipping company to pick it up and then essentially tow it to my house in the Chicagoland area. So I made the order in September. It was then at my house in early January. And after early January, I had to deal with the state of Illinois. And if anybody knows anything about the state of Illinois, the state of Illinois is not great. And anytime you have to deal with them, it takes a very, very long time. I didn't think it was going to be this long. So I went to register my vehicle then in about the end of February because I was pretty busy. I didn't have to go time to go down to the Secretary of State and deal with the long lines and the joys of everything that has to do with the Secretary of State. So finally went there at the end of February. They took all my paperwork and they told me it could take 6 to 8 weeks. 8 weeks passed, still no title, no license plates. So I contacted the Secretary of State. Once I contacted them, they let me know that they lost all of my paperwork. I don't know how you could take ownership of something and then lose it all. I'm thinking maybe they didn't want to deal with the headaches of a foreign vehicle and the hoops that you have to jump through. So maybe somebody just threw it in the trash. So I had to resend them all my documentation. Thankfully, I knew that I couldn't count on the state of Illinois when I went into it, so I made all the proper copies. So I sent them all there, and to be nice and fair, the ladies down in the Springfield office for the Secretary of State, they're absolutely fantastic. So they helped me quickly register my vehicle, and they told me I was good to go. But then the state of Illinois kicked back in. And they decided to classify my K truck as off-road use only. So the nice ladies in Springfield told me that since they lost my license plates, I needed to go back to the Secretary of State that I originally started this fiasco with and get new license plates. So I went down there. The guy ran my VIN, and then he told me that my car is now deemed off-road only. I said, what do you mean? They just told me that I could register it, I could start driving it, and you could give me my plates. He said, oh, no, it's off-road, so we cannot legally give you any plates. So then I contacted Springfield again and said, hey, what's going on here? And said, yes, that's correct, sir. We have a statewide ban now on K trucks, and it could only be used for off-road use only. I said, well, what good is a vehicle that you cannot drive? And he said, I can't tell you that, sir, but you can't drive it on Illinois roads. So now I'm stuck with a car that I potentially can't drive. And there is no specific law in Illinois that bans the use of K trucks. They just said that it's administrative oversight. And for whatever reason, they feel that K trucks are unsafe and they cannot be driven on Illinois roads. So I asked, well, how can a motorcycle be more safe than a K truck? So we can't answer that. It's just been deemed unsafe and you cannot drive it. So now I have a truck that's sitting in my driveway that I cannot use because for whatever reason, Illinois state said I can't. So I could either sell the vehicle. So it looks like there's 30 other states that are perfectly fine with you driving K trucks. I can try to sell it to a person there. I could let it rot in my driveway, or I could choose to fight it. So I think I'm going to fight it, but I need your help. Let me know in the comments, do you think I should fight the state of Illinois so that I could be able to drive my K truck around? Do you think I should sell it, or do you think I should do something else cool with it? Let me know in the comments. I'll keep you guys posted. Thanks for watching.